Welcome to the Quarantine Comedy Hour. We're streaming live around the world and beyond directly to your living room. Welcome to the Quarantine Comedy Hour. We're streaming live around the world and beyond directly to your living room. There is no need to silence your cell phone or other mobile devices because you're at home. Please participate in the live chat throughout the show. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy. Now welcome your hosts, Annie and Levin. Welcome to Quarantine Comedy Hour Live from Boom.
Hey!
Here's to you.
Ooh, Levin's having a whiskey and I'm having some sort of vodka cocktail. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Quarantine Comedy Hour. I'm Annie.
I'm Levin. This is the Quarantine Comedy Hour brought to you by Last Best Comedy in Bozeman, Montana.
That's right. I'm not a vampire, although I've been told tonight that I look like a vampire because of my olive skin tone complexion.
Maybe put it up in the chat. Who's more olive, Annie or Levin?
That's unfair.
Why?
Because I am more olive. I have an olive skin tone. That's just a heads up, everybody. We've got a really fun show tonight. Don't we have a fun show tonight? We've got Amanda Blake Davis, writer, actor, improviser, teacher, Los Angeles, hottie,
entertainer,
professional
entertainer.
And she's going to be coming on tonight to do some talking with us about some stuff.
She'll talk.
She's talk, you guys.
But in an entertaining and delightful way. We assume we have some new faces that will be popping into bits this week. That'll be delightful. Anything else?
That's it.
We have some old faces.
Old faces.
Hope you still like them.
And if you don't know what's happening, this is a loosely planned out variety show with a lot of improvisation.
That sounds terrible, but it's better than that. Also, if you want to participate in the show, you can go, and you happen to be watching this on the Last Best Comedy website, you can go to www.twitch.tv/Last Best Comedy, and there's a little chat column there. We'll see that chat column with these and those. Other members of the cast may razz you. Who knows what could happen? But please participate. We'd like to see you. Intern Garrison.
Ooh, Intern Garrison. Oh.
He's hot, but he's quiet. Great. Are we ready?
We are ready.
We're going to set sail. And in a new happening for us, a bit from last week, caught some heat in a bad way. And so we're going to bring Dr. Steve McKay back on by way of issuing an apology. Dr. McKay?
Take it away.
Hello, Annie and Levin. Thank you very much for allowing me back. Those of you who were not here last week, for some reason, and I don't know why, it was probably a mood I was in, I disparaged and said some very negative things about Tori Spelling and her on-screen persona, Donna Martin. Shortly after the show, I received a cease and desist letter from the law firm of Frederigo, Baranek, Feiereisel, and Kasbaum. I would like to read it now. It says, "Dear Mr. McKay," first of all, it's doctor, all right? I didn't spend 6 years at the University of Manila for nothing. It says, "We've been made aware of your disparaging remarks regarding our client, Tori Spelling, and her on-screen persona, Donna Martin. We demand that you cease and desist all negative comments in both verbal and written manner regarding Tori or Donna Martin. We also demand an apology to both Ms. Spelling and Ms. Martin individually. If you do not do that, there will be serious consequences. Sincerely, Martin, Frederigo, Baranek, Feiereisel, and Kasbaum." So let me say, Tori Spelling, I am very sorry. I don't know you. I only know of you through the news, and I apologize. Your character of Donna Martin probably was a shining beacon to some. It wasn't me, but it was for some other people, young girls. You were projecting, a positive body image for young women. Although I will say your character really did start to take off. I believe it was in season 3 when you obviously got breast implants. So I think that was probably the point where I started paying more attention to you. Not that larger breasts, mean that you're a better person. Although if I had to choose, small breasts or large breasts, I think most people, women included, would probably choose larger breasts. I know I've been with both larger and smaller breasted women, and larger breasts are by far better. There's a lot more you can do with them. So anyway, I'm getting off track. So when you got breast implants, you really started to have a positive body image. You showed them a lot more, and I think that's when your acting really took off. So don't lose those large breasts, and I apologize.
Thanks.
That's
Dr. McKay, strong apology.
I'm glad that was the first thing that any viewers saw. And just as a way for a Twitch feed, what do you prefer, a smaller or a larger breast?
Just type a capital S for a large breast and a lowercase s for a smaller breast, and just go ahead and fill up that chat room with capital S's or lowercase s's.
Why S's?
Just drop an S on it. It's the thing.
What about a B?
Because I picked it.
Why
What's up,
not
G?
one little S and one big S?
What about a
Make everybody
lowercase b for a big breast and a
that
large
makes
b
two on the nose.
for a littlest breast?
S was for small.
A small A or a large Z.
And don't forget to vote who's more olive, Annie or Levin.
We can also throw Garrison in the mix.
Okay. A new horse on the track. Who's more olive?
Garrison.
Probably Garrison. Great.
Great.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I'm
thank you
glad-
again, Dr. McKay. I hope that gets you out of hot water. Yes? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm thinking about, do I fall into the small breast or the large breast category, given my skin tone? What do you think?
I mean, that's. In the end, it depends probably on where you are.
I mean, your hands are very large. I would have to have a very large breast to fill up this mitt. So what would you say?
Well, yeah, they're not that large.
Well, I mean,
Well, now you're staggering it. Look, we have the same size hands. This is entertaining for everyone.
yeah, everyone wants to know about my breasts. Anyways, that was an apology. And now we're moving on to something a little bit more for the kids.
Yeah, it's early in the show, and we thought we would entertain the youngsters who are still up or trying to fall asleep. So, Elmer, are you available?
Hello. Hi, everybody. My name is Elmer. How are you? I'm good. I'm so glad you're here. It's been so exciting being home and away from work. Now, you see, I work 9 to 5 every single day, but lately I've had more time to peruse the internet. Yeah, that's right. Did you know there's so many great things on the internet? It really is nice. You should go online and type in whatever you want. Butts. You can type in butts and there's pictures of butts. You can type in anything. Well, it turns out that there is a series of books about a young man of religious fervor and self-control named Abel Beeler. He has every intention of honoring his parents and being baptized into the Amish church. The woman with red curls and flashing green eyes in the back of a convertible, however, makes Abel wonder, what's life like? What the English might be like? Now, the English is what the Amish call, maybe you or me. Anyway, it's a really good book, and I highly recommend it. I'd like to read if it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, Elmer. You can read a short passage.
Hold on, let me look. I took a moment to savor the sight of her curls spilling around her creamy white shoulders, flashing green eyes nearly overcome by black pupils, large pert breasts, nipples, hard and tempting to my teeth. He stood topless while I wore nothing but my shirt. I know you want to take control, so do it. Anyway, here's another part. I glanced up to meet her steady gaze. I can't say that. I can't say what it says right there. I'm sorry.
Can you spell it? Can you spell it out to us, Elmer?
Yeah,
Can you spell it?
I think it's a C, and then it has a star, 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 star. It's probably and Coca-Cola. But do you have any questions for me?
Some people on the chat stream are wondering if you have a pay stub to prove that you work 9 to 5.
Well, you see, I work under the table, so to speak. So, but I do have tired eyes, as you can see. Yeah. And who's asking?
Just someone from our chat stream.
We're not gonna.
We can't out them on that.
We don't
Sorry,
wanna
Elmer.
get anyone in trouble
I don't
for asking a
wanna,
question.
Is this an important plant that you have back here that's in your screen?
Yeah,
That
that
the
is a
plant?
very important plant. That's the plant. That's the plant. Listen to me. Listen to me, lady. That's the plant. They're pissing after I've been drinking all night.
Elmer.
Elmer.
Hey.
I'm off the clock. I can talk and see and read and do what I want. That's what I want.
Elmer, you're
Yeah.
you're barely in frame.
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm very impressive?
It's okay. You might be feeling nervous. I don't know. It's okay.
Am I afraid now?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Now
now
you're kind of sliding off the other end.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good place for you.
Do
Put
I
a little
look
piece of
good?
tape down.
Yeah, they usually have a cameraman to help me look good. But listen, if you have any questions about anything, let me know and I'll answer them.
Nope.
No, just comments about you, but none of them are questions.
Does anyone in the cast have a question for Elmer?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Can I ask? I'll ask a question.
Oh, sure.
Elmer, what has been your favorite thing about the quarantine so far?
Well, the first thing I really liked was all the letters I got from nobody. And then,
Hey,
Hey.
Send me your address.
nobody got letters, Elmer.
I'll send you mail.
I would love some mail. Abby got mail. She gets all the mail because of my past.
Elmer, I want to know about your past, but we just don't have
Yeah.
time to get into
No,
it
it's
tonight.
okay.
Hey,
Okay.
do me
I
a
didn't
favor.
pull the leg.
I think you should head to bed. Maybe just go to
Just
bed.
get some rest.
Can I come back?
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll write you a letter and let you know.
Yeah. La 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 la.
Oh, you can't play. You can't,
can't
do
do
that.
that.
You
You
can't
can't
do
do
that
that.
song. La
Yeah.
la
La la la la. You can't do
sing
that song.
But for real. Okay.
Well,
Not sure if we can do that song either. Intern Josh,
I was just
but-
trying to save I was trying to stop him from the music. I didn't
Yeah,
want him to
good.
play anything.
Hey,
that's
appreciate it. You are sharp today.
So that's I got it. Don't worry.
okay, good.
You might have gotten us into other trouble with
So much
with
hot
Celine
water.
Dion, but yeah.
I mean, so many references that kids would get. We've got 90210 A Ridge. We've got Elmer. We've got the Titanic. This is all topical for the youth of today, wouldn't you
And
say?
breasts.
We
Breasts.
would yeah, breasts.
Breasts.
Evergreen. Breasts are evergreen.
Everybody, spanning all generation. I made a boob joke with my kids tonight, and they thought that was pretty funny.
And the votes are in capital S's, dominated by a score of 1-0. So large breast wins.
But we do want to know more about what kids think, right?
Yeah, that's been on our mind lately.
Yeah. What do kids
What's
think?
going on up there, youth?
So we got to talking to a youth, and she's going to bring us a teen take.
This is the teen take.
Hey everyone, it's Leah. And today is the first time I'm doing Teen Take, because my mommy told me to. You may be asking yourself, why is she qualifying to do Teen Take? Well, Karen, I'll tell you why. Because I'm 17. If you don't believe me, I would give you my birth certificate, but I lost it. Please don't tell my mom. I think the real funny thing is that all of you adults watching, give it, I don't know, how old are you? 10 years. You'll be in nursing homes wearing orthopedic shoes, wrinkled. We'll be changing your diaper, so you might as well learn the vernacular of what it's like to live in a Gen X world. Live in a Gen Z world. So welcome to Learning Slang with Leah. Basically, I wrote two different sentences. One in the old people sense, and one in the hip new Gen Z slang. So pay close attention, try to see if you can catch the differences, and if you master this lesson, well then you might just be a teenager. Mom, what? I need you to read two things for me.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So, read this.
Wow. Wow, I'm amazed. The movie was so good. I'm not lying. It's incredible how great Donny Osmond looked in it too. Bodacious.
Okay, now, that was sample one. Now, read sample two.
OMFG, ya girl is shooketh. They didn't have to go that hard, but they did. No cap, legit. It's a little sus how fire he was looking. Raleigh like a shackado period. What? I can't read it.
Mom, riddle me this. What if I told you that those two sentences meant the exact same thing?
I didn't say Donny Osmond in the second one.
Yeah, but it was implying that he was looking like a snack.
Oh, snack, not a shack.
No. Right, you saw how bad that was. But then I realized it was time for the boomers.
This now fire, he was looking really like a shack dough period.
So stop a second. Well, is it supposed to be like oh my, like OMFG? Is that naughty? Oh.
Teen take.
Teen take. Well, I think I've learned a little bit about what goes on with a teen.
What did you learn? Yep, it's hard to know what's going on in there. Hey, are you coming back?
I am coming back.
Going to make yourself another Greyhound.
I'm drinking it
Just
a little
like
fast.
the teens drink.
I'm drinking it a little fast. It's got ginger beer in it too.
Oh.
I'm trying to sweeten it up
What is
because
that?
I bought a non-sweet grapefruit juice.
This is
And then-
not interesting.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to talk about what's going on in my life, which is right now mixing.
Unsweetened grapefruit juice is the high drama of last night, and it's spilling into today.
I didn't realize. Anyways, we don't want to talk about that, right? We don't want to talk.
I don't
about
know. I got sent on a special mission to go get vodka.
You're talking about it.
Yeah, because you really wanted vodka out of nowhere. Never, ever. heard
I
you
haven't
order
had vodka since I was in my early 20s.
But go to the liquor store, risk all of our lives for vodka. Then you swung and missed and got some sort of unsweetened, super tart grapefruit juice, mixed them together. Horrible.
It's not good.
So.
Anyways,
Let's
what are
get
you
a professional
drinking?
entertainer out here.
Yeah, let's get a professional. Oh,
Oh. It's too quiet. Okay. Okay, we're
Yeah,
it's that
okay.
it's that
It's
vibe.
that kind of moment,
It's
right?
that kind of a show. This week the vibe is a little more laid back.
Less air horns, more. Who is that? Tracy Chapman?
No.
Who is it?
Chapman.
Wait, but who is it?
I'm not sure who that is, but it's not Tracy Chapman.
I'm sorry.
Can we welcome
It's making you win your times to burn and turf.
ABD? Do you know who that is?
Let's welcome
Vanessa Carlton.
What is it?
Vanessa Carlton.
Vanessa Carlton.
Ah, Vanessa Carlton.
Thank you.
I stole that. I think Molly said that, but I thought it was Michelle Branch.
It's Vanessa
Talking to us
Charlton.
right now, so let's just
definitely
welcome
Vanessa Carlton.
Amanda Blake Davis. Please come on. Yay. Ooh, do you have a sexy tank top on?
I do. Yeah, I have a sexy tank top.
Oh,
It's
thanks for
more-
showing
it's
us your
less-
boobs.
It's less sexy than it is like small. I guess like less clothing. It's not sexy. It's just less coverage.
Hard to know the difference between those things sometimes.
Yes, I think generally this guy would say that just less is more.
Well, everyone says that about lots of different things. I'm not the only one who ever said that phrase.
That's true. You know,
Well-
one of my favorite things about your conversation you were just having is that since I have known Annie, it's only been what, like 5-6 years?
Yeah, 5-6 years.
Maybe my favorite thing about you is every time we'd be at IO, you would order a drink, you'd have 2 sips of it, and then get rid of it.
Hate
Like
it.
nothing tastes good to you ever. So it doesn't matter what it is. If it's vodka,
Worst drink
wine,
ever.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's terrible anyway.
Yep.
Hey, you know
So-
what? It
You wa-
still happens today.
You
I
want-
love
do
it.
it all the time.
Yeah.
You're nothing
Uh,
if you're not consistent. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. So I just don't know. I think the thing is a lot of time I don't want to have a drink, but I force myself to drink.
I mean, I think you like the idea of participating in the, like, hey, we're all hanging out having
Yeah.
a drink, and I want to have one too. This is terrible, and I hate it. And so you tend to develop like a crew of people who hang around you at the bar because they're always getting 2 sipped drinks passed on.
I
to
mean,
them.
I am the absolute opposite. It's like sometimes I'm like, I shouldn't want to have a drink, but I always do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't want to have a drink, but I always do. I mean, I want to have the drink, but sometimes I don't want to be drink. Anyways,
Annie.
oh God, there's ABD.
How are?
How are you? Where are you? What's going on? Tell us anything.
I'm going to tell you, I'm in Burbank, and it's been beautiful here.
Burbank, California.
That's Burbank, California.
For our viewers.
I will tell you, prior to the lockdown, I think California got locked down, and then a week later, I had been in Chicago working. So I was in Chicago, and then a week after California shut down, my contract was up in Chicago, and Chicago closed down that day. And
What were you working on?
A Showtime show called Work in Progress. I was a staff writer on their second season.
Ooh,
And it was
snaps.
truly the job of a lifetime, the dream job, and to do something like that, and then immediately after it, immediately when it ended, you're just in lockdown, and it's like, what just happened? Like you don't know if it's ever gonna take
Right.
shape.
So
Right.
you got it done?
We did.
Oh.
You got it
We
done.
finished writing.
That's
then
amazing.
the lockdown happened. And then you were stuck there.
Well, no. I mean, I flew home that night because people had already started leaving. Like they were panicking and jumping ship like a week or 2 earlier. And I was sort of like, no, I think I can stick around. I think this will be fine. And then like California closed, and then like Chicago shut down like the day our contract ended. So I just booked a flight and got home.
Just got out of there.
I got out of there.
You said it was a dream job, ABD. Why is
It
this a
was.
dream job?
Well, to write on any television show when you've been working at a craft for 25 years is a dream. But this was also my friend Abby McEnany, who I have known for 20 years, who is a staple in the Chicago community. This is her life and her show, and Showtime bought it, and the first season was perfect. So to be able to be involved in any way, shape, or form was just amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's so great.
So get your free trial of Showtime, everybody.
Yeah.
Watch
Oh,
that
yeah.
show.
We're all
Binge
about
it.
the free trials. I'm free trialing fucking everything
And
right
then
now.
immediately forgetting to not
Cancel them.
Set your
cancel it.
alarm.
We are
Set your
gonna get-
alarm
yeah,
to
we're-
cancel.
I think we might have a Showtime. No, we have Stars that I don't know how to cancel it. Yeah, Stars, you guys. But you know what Stars has? Just so everyone knows, it's got all the classic hits. The Matrix, Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, but they're everywhere.
No, but this...
May I interject and say that Lily Wachowski, who directed The Matrixes, like, you know, she created The Matrix, she is the showrunner and executive producer on Work in Progress. So
What?
So
yes.
there we go.
So
I mean, I
Lily-
legitimately did not know this.
Oh yeah. So Lily is.
No, now it seems like I knew it. I didn't
Oh,
know
like
it.
you were just like,
Oh.
this is just going to be an easy segue.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't.
I'm just
know it.
saying, for 6 weeks
Chicago
straight,
keeps it tight.
I sat in a room with Lily Wachowski and soaked everything in, and she is as fucking magnificent as you think she is. It's great. It's insane.
But The Matrix wasn't shot in Chicago, like Streets of Chicago.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
there are
What?
some.
Parts of it.
The first one for sure has some exteriors there.
Did everyone know this? And I'm insane?
Yes.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, I guess everyone knew it.
Votes are
So,
in.
yes,
1-0.
Keep watching your Stars. Keep watching your Matrixes.
Well,
They're-
we're
Someone's
trying to
asking-
get out of Stars. But
Yeah,
we
we can't get
They
out.
won't let you out.
Someone on our chat stream is asking just a technical question. And they're asking, what does a staff writer do? Do they write dialogue or just write jokes?
Oh, that's a great question. I think it is actually quite different on any show. And I didn't know what to expect when I got there. I didn't know if I was just going to be punching up somebody else's script or whether I was going to be pitching ideas or anything. For 2 weeks, we all shared in the creation of what the season might look like. And then on week 3, we were all given an episode. So I was given an episode, I go away, and I actually write the full episode. So
Ooh.
should the
neat.
season take shape, I will have written the very first episode of season 2 of Work in Progress.
Number 1? You got the first out of the gate?
I did.
That
That's
seems like
so
a pretty
good.
huge deal.
That does seem like a huge
Is it
deal.
as big a deal as it seems like?
You get number 1?
I was not prepared for the amount of anxiety I would feel yes, it was a lot. It was a lot. But I was very excited to take on the challenge. I didn't know if it would actually happen because you could write it and they could be like, no, thank you. Bye-bye. And your name's not going to be on that and who knows. But, you know, you work it, you keep rewriting and you do what you can. And let's
That's
all
so
cross
cool.
fingers that productions go back into
Someday happen
production.
again?
Someday, productions will go
Yeah.
back to...
They will. They will.
They will, right? We have to say that on our show, right?
I mean, we don't have to. We're not
we're-
legally obligated to anything other than Dr. Stephen McKay.
Yeah,
who
other
is,
than boobs.
Who's in
but
some hard times.
we believe it.
We do believe it, that it'll go back.
That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Ooh.
Thank you.
I'm not obligated to talk about boobs. It just sort of came up. Okay, every type of boob is fine.
Thank you.
You know, as long as they're symmetrical, right? If one's weird than the other, then it gets odd.
Okay.
All right. Sorry.
That's the doctor's take.
No, everyone should have one small and one big one.
That way all bases are covered?
Yeah.
Well, we don't want everyone to have anything. If everyone's exactly the same, that would be a shame.
I just think it's important for men's opinions to be taken into consideration on the breast sizes before we decide.
Particularly Caucasian men.
Yeah.
We deserve to be heard.
Olive-skinned men.
Thanks, Bennett.
Well, ABD,
Okay.
do you want to talk about your boobs?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can just...
Now we can really talk about bra sizes.
I can't quite...
I will say, because we're on the subject,
Yeah.
I did have a bra that, like, I don't know. At a certain point, you stop looking at the sizes. You know what you need or whatever. And I looked at a bra, not long ago, and the actual tag said nearly A.
Oh.
Nearly. Like not
Nearly
even.
A.
Like just
I had a bra once that I was a nearly B, and I thought that was.
Sad?
I appreciated it was like a half size, so you're like half A,
nearly.
I get it.
nearly
Yeah.
nearly
Almost
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice writing.
So it gives you hope that one day you'll fulfill the A.
It's
You're
encouraging.
you're nearly
it's
there.
supportive,
You're almost there.
which any good bra should be.
Yeah.
Supportive.
I feel comfortable where I am, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Existentially, I feel like I've arrived.
Yeah,
It may
that's
say
good.
nearly there, but I'm there.
but you're there.
Yeah.
I'm there.
I saw on Facebook that you're having some thoughts about cutting your own hair.
Yes, I would like to. Here's the thing, it's twofold. My dog is like a terrier mix, and he
This is
needs a
taking a
haircut.
strange
bad.
left turn.
He needs a haircut bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So part of it is like it's twofold. If I get him, I can trim all this, which is like fur on the back of my neck, and like maybe like cut it all here. But I can also do his hair because you can do both,
see.
right? Like it's not just for people, right?
I think there are specific clippers
you
for
can.
animals.
They might not work that well. I do have some experience with this.
Okay.
You cut your own hair and your dog's hair with the same.
No, but I've clipped some dogs,
Okay.
and it's not as easy. It doesn't just buzz on through like you think it's going to.
Paige, are you around on this call? Because I know one of our cast members, Paige, has
Recently cut her hair. Her dog's
she
hair.
cut her dog's hair. If she's around,
I'm open to tips.
she's
doesn't
gone.
seem it doesn't seem like she's
She's
there.
taking a break.
She left.
She's
She
probably-
left. She was like,
That's about
"This
enough
chick's
of that.
getting interviewed. I'm out."
I'm gonna go do something else. Well, if she comes back, we'll.
They-
we'll
I'm
get her
here.
to-
Sorry. Yes.
Oh, Paige, we were just talking about cutting your own dog's hair.
Oh yes,
Uh,
Amanda. I too have a terrier mix. She's a small dog, and
you could pop
it's
on,
not
Paige. It's
easy-
okay.
It's not easy
Yes.
at all to cut her hair. It doesn't go through smooth like butter like you'd want it to, and yeah, it's rough.
Well, Paige, my dog Eugene has got hot spots. I mean, he's chewing on his tail, and when you
You
go
gotta
into
do it.
fur, it's like, oh man, he's like really gnawing on it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I just need to. He
Oh,
needs to.
I think you should definitely tackle it, but it's not going to be easy.
They
Roll up
do
your
make
sleeves
s-
and get ready.
Is
like
it-
a certain kind of clipper that they use for like shearing sheep, etc., that are like an animal grade that works more effectively.
And
the
I know
human ones will overheat. Watch out
Oh.
for temperature.
And I've heard that it's really hard to get around the butthole.
And that's where we
you hear
need to
that from?
get.
From Paige. Paige told me
Oh.
that. She
Yeah,
says
the
it's
butt,
hard
the butthole area is hard.
Particularly if you save it to the end when the clippers are hot.
We don't have to talk about this. This isn't why we brought you on, ABG.
No, but
Start with
thank
the
you,
butt.
thank you. This was helpful.
Everybody calls you ABD,
Yes.
right?
do.
But why?
Well, those are my initials, Amanda
Yes.
Blake Davis. And when I was a kid, my mom would always like sew our initials on everything. So my sister is CBD, I'm ABD, my dad's PBD. Like we all had like a BD. So like my towels all said ABD on it, and lunch bags and all that stuff. And so and when I got to Chicago, I think it was Tim Chittister actually was the first one who just like started calling me ABD. And I was like, that's what my family calls me. And then the rest is history.
Oh man,
No stopping that train.
No stopping that train.
Good for you. Yeah.
Last night, everybody, while we were talking to ABD before this interview,
It's a professional show, and we do our background work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do our background work, as you could tell from all this butthole talk. And ABD mislabeled a toy. Hey, you want to grab this toy really
sure.
quick? She saw a toy in the background of our Zoom call, and she thought that this was inaccurately Jabba the
She
Hutt.
saw it more or less in profile about
down.
like this.
And she said, "Is that a Jabba the Hutt toy?" And as you can see, it is.
It is an Air Force grade cargo chopper hold for the blades that have been ripped off by children. I will give you this. If you turn it square on, it starts to look a little more Jabba.
Just a little.
turn it the other way, and if somebody's got to agree with me this way, yeah, because those little holes look like eyes, and somebody's head was covering half of it, so it just looked like a slug-like thing with eyes, and then there was
Okay,
like
so we'll
trailing
try
off.
there.
Oh, no, you cover.
Oh, you want the
Yeah,
nose end covered?
I want. Yeah, I want
Oh.
that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly what I
now,
saw.
now
Now,
we all see that it is
someone back me up.
Jabba the Hutt.
Someone back me up.
So I wanted to get a couple of other toys.
That's
And
a capital J if you think it's Jabba, and a lowercase j if you don't.
I'm going to grab a couple of toys, ABD, and I
I
want
love
you
this.
to tell me what these toys are. What is this thing?
An improvised segment. What are these toys?
And we should mention I don't have any children, so
Red one next to it. Those are
I would have no way of knowing what these toys are. I
Okay.
don't think. Oh yeah, that's a
Yoda.
Cranosaurus.
It's Yoda.
I
It's
don't
gotta
have
be
it out
Yoda.
yet.
That's Cranosaurus, right?
Huh?
Han
Your
Solo.
Cra-
Han Solo.
Final answer, Cranosaurus.
That's Cranosaurus.
Oh,
Close, but wrong. This is Ty of the Dino Trucks.
Oh,
He's the leader.
Let's
Dino
go
Trucks.
something-
Who watches that
Let's
anymore?
go easy.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I mean,
we're getting a sense
I
of.
was watching Dino Dan 15 years ago. What? Okay.
Boba Fett. ABD. It's Boba Fett.
I don't know who Boba Fett is. What is that?
toothbrush.
That looks like.
Maybe
that-
maybe it'd be easier
Okay.
if we do it like this.
Oh yeah. What is that? That's a dentist drill.
It's a hammer.
Oh.
Great. Here we go. Coming
Now
up
your
behind.
kids- Your
Coming
kids
up
play
behind.
with that?
Oh, who's this friend coming for a visit?
Oh yeah. With
Marlon
just that,
Brando.
with just that showing. Oh, of course, it's Dale the sea anemone. Right?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Everybody loves Dale.
Great. Okay. Coming up behind.
Coming up behind? That's your transition?
Oh God. Okay. Now
That's the
I
Pope.
believe this thing looks like it could be part of the Transformers universe. What was that?
No. This is actually part of the Power Rangers universe. This is a Zord.
If you want to be driven slowly mad by children using the word Zord to describe everything, that's the ticket.
I
That is a
don't.
Megazord. It's a
I
Megazord.
don't want that.
Combination of Zords.
Here's a little meatball right down the middle.
Oh. Looks like a squid to me.
You're close.
You're in the right.
Submarine?
Right.
Ooh, it is. It's the Gup X.
The Octonauts. This is their bottom of the ocean tank.
Are they a TV show? Can I watch them?
Oh, yeah.
You can watch Octonauts.
Okay, I'll
bet
book them.
you can.
It's on Stars.
Okay.
You have to
We'll get a star
You can have
subscription.
a watch party with Stanley because he loves it.
Okay.
That was it.
That's it.
Those are the toys I had. I mean, I can grab another toy.
No, I
I
think
did pretty good.
You
were
did
in the
pretty
neighborhood.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pretty good.
For not having any kids or any nieces or nephews or anything,
you're fine.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, you did good. But you do live with your sister, right?
I do, but she's not 2.
Oh,
She's older.
And never
than me.
mind. There's
Yeah.
no equating.
yeah. I don't. How did you make that link?
I was thinking of siblings. 'Cause
Right.
She was. I don't have any kids or nieces or nephews.
Yes.
And then I remembered that she lived with her sister, and you're
do.
living with her during quarantine, right?
We live together anyway, but
Oh,
yes, we are here during because she has a house in Maine as well. So sometimes she's here in Burbank and sometimes she's on the East Coast. But we happen to be here together during quarantine.
That's nice.
Is it going
is.
okay?
Yes,
Seems like it would be way
great.
better that way.
because she's great. I mean, she is like she has a full garden and she's like planting shit and making yogurt and like
Oh yeah.
planting
CBD.
trees and like we're like, yeah, that's CBD.
Oh,
And like ABD is like just doing dishes and like trying to keep it inside the house, and she's like doing all the stuff outside the house. So we make a great
Team.
team.
What a team.
Team.
Yeah.
Ah. ABD, this has been a delight.
You're delightful.
I mean, so much fun.
Yeah, we're just talking. We're
Yeah.
just hanging 10. And you've got a bit coming up.
And then please just play around in everyone else's bits too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to interject.
So we're going to see you shortly. Everybody, Amanda Blake Davis.
Amanda Blake Davis.
Amanda Blake Davis.
The national treasure.
Of the team Heyday, which is in a picture right behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, ooh, very nice. Oh, this guy's also in Heyday.
Look at all that here. Wait, what?
Oh, he's doing his bit. We got to go.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi. Hey, everybody. It's me, Stan, your local neighborhood woodworker. And you might remember last week I gave us all the fun assignment of building your own birdhouse. So I'm wondering how you all did. Of course, now that I'm thinking about it, that was actually the audition tape I sent to Annie and Levin to get on the show. So you weren't aware of the assignment, so you haven't built anything, and I've already kind of screwed this up. So, hey, Stan, how'd you do on the birdhouse? Well, I don't know. I thought it was going pretty good. Didn't have any wood because my wife, Melissa, had a ayahuasca rave in our shed. She does not believe that COVID is a real thing, and now there's vomit all over the wood shed. So old Stan had to get his hands on some cardboard, put together a birdhouse, and I thought it was going pretty good till I finished, and then realized my birdhouse doesn't have any doors in it. Probably thinking to yourself, way to go, Stan, you fucked it up again. You built a birdhouse without any doors. Fucked up again like you always do, Stan. How's a bird gonna get in without a door? But all I'm thinking is, how's the bird gonna get out? I started building it with a bird in it. There's a bird in here. He's probably sad and confused. Unless he's already dead. He's probably dead. I made a bird coffin. Way to go, Stan. But everybody's gonna go, I want you on an 11 show. I want to buy one of your custom-made bird coffins. You fucking idiot, Stan. So fucking stupid. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what they call a metaphor. My body is a bird coffin, and my soul is a dead bird. Anywho, if you join me next week, I'll show you how to make custom cabinets. This has been Stan, your neighborhood woodworker. Have a great day. What was that voice, Stan? You don't talk like that. You can't come across folksy now.
Thank you, Stan.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, I wish you guys could have seen Stan's audition tape.
We did. We built 3 beautiful.
Annie Levin, this is my audition tape for your show. You might not remember me. I took 1/2 of one improv class. I got as far as up and had to get out of there.
It's true.
Because I didn't know what else to say.
It's okay.
I do woodworking around the neighborhood, and I need an outlet. So I'm going to ask everybody on this audition tape to build a birdhouse. I've got a lot of wood in a shed, and a wife I've convinced that COVID-19 is real. So I'm looking forward to a real fun time where I don't fuck it up.
And that was the audition tape.
Yeah. You can see why we would look at
You
him.
can see he just freezes there for a long time. It was, I mean, there was just so much emotion. He seemed.
Yeah. He seemed knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Anyone could make. I mean, I don't want to call it that mistake, but
Yeah.
anyone could think this guy knows about woodworking.
Right. And I don't know what materials he used to close the birdhouse if it was made of cardboard, did he use nails?
What? What?
He used cardboard instead of wood, but he made the birdhouse. So did he?
This is what you're locked into?
I was trying to think, how will the bird get out, right?
Yes.
And then
it's cardboard everywhere.
Right, but so then how is it enclosed? With some nails?
Tape?
Why is this a confusing
Nails?
situation? Yes.
We'll get N for nails, T for tape. We'll vote it out.
Well, I'm assuming that he had all of the materials he needed, and then
Oh, I see. You're saying the wood shop had that accident, but I assumed everything was in there. Tools, nails, everything got.
Probably wood.
Not just wood.
not just wood, all things.
Probably more like a tool shop.
So he just duct taped a bird inside of some cardboard.
Or masking tape, box tape.
Anyways, I thought it was a really creative project. We made a really nice birdhouse.
3 of them.
3 of them. Killed 3 birds doing it.
What kind of cardboard?
Did we use?
Yeah.
Milk jugs.
Ah.
And we hung them in our tree, and then when a bird went in, we closed the door.
We taped it shut.
And now we hope they're happy.
And and then in the fall, we'll lower them and open them up like a piñata. We'll get the bats out.
Yeah. So I think
Kids will go wild when all those feathers and stuff come flying.
I just like seeing a man express his emotions so thoroughly, like Stan.
Okay, I get it.
No. I'm just saying if I was, let's say,
I'm trying.
No.
It's just I'm trying to hold it together for everyone. It's a quarantine, so I'm trying to be kind of steady.
But we can express our emotions.
Sure, but I don't think you would want to be locked in with like a screaming, ranting.
The thing, though, is the bird should have to stay inside the house because of the quarantine.
Quarantine. Thank you, Garrison. So Stan,
Intern Garrison is on
There
it.
should not be doors because birds can't control themselves.
Yeah,
thank
to
you.
stay inside and be responsible.
Yeah.
Yes.
They need someone to control them for them. Otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God you thought of that. Stan, now you can have a little bit of relief knowing that you're
You've done
actually
good.
doing your part.
Yeah.
You're doing your part. And you're showing Levin how he can express his emotions in our home.
I'm capable. I just think it would be a mistake.
I mean, you could express some emotions.
I get it. I've been cornered on live stream. I'll emote later. First, this bit.
It all started with the house, the cutest house in town. Mom and a dad and a dog and a kid. But soon dad left, he just ran out of town. No one knew why, oh they were so down. But after the years went by, they found it was more fun without him around. It was a house and a mom and a kid and a dog and a dog and a dog and a dog and a dog. It couldn't be more rad, 'cause it's 5 dogs and no dad.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Peabody Featherbottom, and I'm a bird. You see, but I have a winder. I have a winder.
Is that winder available for me to use, or is that just for you?
Oh dear. Yes, of course it is. Yes. I would love you to use the winder. It's very easy. You see.
I seem to be taking on your accent. I'm not sure why. Are you a
No, that's common. That's common. It's accent osmosis. Yes, that's what happens whenever that. Yes, it does happen. You look very nice. You have a home that I could live in.
Oh yes, I have a home here behind me. You may be able to see it's in Victorian style.
Ah, yes, I like any style that has 4 walls and a roof. Oh no!
Oh my! Wound me up and then he had to leave. Next.
Hi, my name is Adam4724. Do you mind if I join you?
Yes, please. I'm having difficulty seeing you, Adam. Could you come a little closer to the camera? Or?
Yeah, sure. I'll use my left hand boot.
My. Okay, yes, please tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I like to believe I'm a straight shooter, but up to this point, I've been having a tough time hitting my mark in love.
Oh,
So
maybe
I'm
I could
here.
be a better target.
Well, you certainly. Well, if you stand over there by the wall, I can try to shoot you.
I hope they're not real bullets.
No, this is a laser.
And watch out for my dog here.
This is my laser.
She's purebred.
Shit.
Okay. Goodbye. Thank you.
All right, cut the music, cause I got something to say. Styling and profiling, 19-time world heavyweight champion. Things you better know about me. I got a sweet tooth. I love Oreo cheesecake, Butterfinger bites, German chocolate cake. I love putting finger in the figure 4 leg lock until they tap out. And if you choose me, you gotta be comfortable with being the ugly one in the relationship, cause I am pretty and I travel in style. Woo!
Yes, clearly, I love your robe.
Thanks very much. My robe costs more than your life.
Oh, well, better not get soiled or dirty then, huh?
Oh, I get it dirty with all the jabronis that I put through the mat.
Ooh, take me to the mat. Next. Oh, hello? Oh, I think you're muted there.
Hi, I'm sorry.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh boy, I'm running out of time. I've never done anything like this before. I'm coming out of a really hard hibernation to find that I can't get out of the cave. And anyway, you look very nice. I'd love to do this again. Maybe more time. What's your interest?
Well, chess, as you may be able to see behind me on the table. Are you a player?
I mostly fish and look for berries and stuff.
Oh, well, that'd be great because I love artisanal meals. Oh,
Please. Okay.
oh, these are so fast and furious.
Yes, hello there. Aren't you amazing?
Oh, thank you.
I love that. Is that a house coat? My God.
Oh, sorry. It's a bit of a wreck. I'm a bit of a wreck. I apologize. I should have worn something nicer.
In England, we call wrecks gorgeous. It's kind of like how we use different words for words. Because we're British.
Oh, I love words and reading. Do you read?
Not at all. I'm not rich English. I'm poor English. I come from Corkshire.
Corkshire, is that where they make cork?
Oh, if only I knew.
Oh, I love your teeth, by the way. Oh, so many impressive gentlemen. Who knew? Oh. Yes, next.
Could I have another shot at this?
A shot at me?
I would love to have another discussion with you. It feels like the bear's never going to get out of mute.
I know, he seems not to be able to work his Zoom properly.
So, please tell me more about your life.
Well, I'm a single mother. I'm trying to hold up this house. And...
Children, well, I have to go.
Oh, damn it.
Hey there, Mom.
I think I said too much.
So,
that was some round of speed dating, Mom. Where'd you stash your kid and your other dogs?
Oh, well, I stashed the child and the other dogs up in the attic. I just have the purebred down here. She's a Cocker Spaniel. I shaved her this morning.
Oh, by yourself?
Yes, her butthole and everything.
wow, that's the hardest part.
That is
I've heard Amanda, I could give you some tips if you need.
Oh, well, thank you, Mom. Given these short dates, do you feel like there's anyone that you would like to you can choose one of them that you can come back and that will come back and talk to you right now for just a little while longer on a more elongated Zoom date.
Or you can flush the whole crew.
Or you can flush them all down and we'll roll the dice again.
I have been starved for attention for so long. The man in the flashy robe was nice, but I don't know. Maybe I was too simple for him.
Champ?
Champ, we can bring Champ back for a little follow-up date right now. Champ, you've been selected to have a little longer date.
Of course I was! Woo!
You make me nervous.
You should be nervous, because there's no way that I'm not walking to that squared circle and not raising my hand at the end.
Do you like dogs?
I'm allergic.
Oh.
Sorry.
I did make some fresh donuts this morning. You said you liked sweets?
Oh, I got a pretty good sweet tooth. I like cheesecake. I like panberry bread. I like all things sweet.
Well, if you'd like to venture to my home sometime, I'd welcome it. Maybe we could have a match.
I'll take that long walk up your driveway, and I'll take you to where we're all family, known as the Olive Garden, where we will partake in endless breadsticks, endless salad, endless pasta, and you will be mine. Woo!
Ooh, I'm feeling a bit faint. I think I should lie down.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
'Cause it's 5 dogs and no dad.
I think.
Yeah, straight
let's
into
just straight to
sidebars.
Hey, yeah, it's Frank again. Sorry, it just occurred to me, probably always messages whether or not they wouldn't send it, probably filling up your damn meme box. And, that happens too. I've had that happen. It's nice, Then somebody's calling up, they need a job or whatever, done for them. I don't get the message because, feel so anyway. Start thinking more like, why? Why the hell am I leaving all these messages? Anyway, like it, It's like times like these, just, you get out there and you'd like to talk to people, right? And so you sure you want to hear somebody else's voice? And then really what it comes down to is, I don't want to fucking hear somebody else's voice. That's not what it's about. Like, why do I want to hear somebody else's voice? Like, I got enough that shit off around here in the beyond my own house, I got all the kids at home. I got the wife, and God knows that she says a lot. But the other thing is, it's like maybe I just want to hear my own voice, I want to hear my own voice. And so, like, it's in my head, and I needed to get out my mouth. You know what I mean? And so, it's a way to kind of, don't judge now, because, I'm apologizing here. I didn't mean to leave so many messages. I wasn't quite sure who I was talking to, but, it's just like you getting shit out of your head. I mean, stuff, it's just like, you see one of those things where it's a ball and the bulb in there, and it's like going all over the place, banging into corners and whatnot. But Dribble's in there, just like, having a blast. But, ideally, right? But we should be running free. How's it going free? So that's kind of what I'm doing with my mouth to get that freedom. What's up there in the head in the fall, right? And so, and I don't mean to offend anybody. I just appreciate you listening in. And 2, you don't have to call back and nothing like that. I didn't mean to even call you in the first place. I don't think, but, one thing leads to another. Next thing you know, you got a full inbox. And that's not what I'm going for either. So we're going to try to avoid that. I'm going to cut it short here. And again, best of luck, right? Bye.
Ah,
Namaste, Frank.
Frank, thank you. And for those of you guys who don't know, who didn't see the show last week,
That's Bozeman's own Frank.
that's Bozeman's own Frank, who left that actual voicemail on our
Viewer submission via Google Voice.
Google Voice. He called Last Best Comedy and has left us countless voicemails with lots of great wisdom. And we can't wait to share even more with you. But that one, of course, has got a lot of topical information for right now. Right?
Yeah.
Because who wants to hear their own fucking voice? Not me. Thanks, Frank, for really taking it to the truth.
I couldn't articulate it better than having to get my thoughts out of my mouth. I got all these thoughts rolling around up here, and I need to get them out of my mouth.
Yep. He's just a lyrical wizard.
Yeah.
But, so we learned something new, right?
Yeah, and that footage was natural.
That was a natural thing. Good segue.
Thank
I was
you.
trying to come up with a segue, and this guy did it with that nature bit.
New friend of the show.
New friends.
Wildlife biologist. So we're turning over every rock possible. Here he is. I thought you were playing a harmonica.
Hello there,
Gareth.
Annie and Levin. Thank you for having me on the show tonight. I am a wildlife biologist. That means that I study biology in the wild, just out in nature. There are no rules. It's just science as you can get it out there. A lot of times, you just gotta make science do with what you have. And sometimes you get a lot, sometimes not much at all. Here, I got a wildlife right here. See here, this is some sort of looks kind of bird-like, but this is Charlie. Charlie is kind of grumpy sometimes, but he likes to whittle, so that's something that you can relate to him about. People always need to relate to nature and to animals. So that's Charlie. He likes to whittle. Let's open it up to the chat. I'd like to help some people identify some animals. If anyone has any questions. Oh yes. All right, here we go. Let's start with Amanda here. Looks like that is Vanessa. And Vanessa loves collecting Art Deco posters. And another thing she really enjoys is going to the Pottery Barn with her friends and, making some nice mementos. She likes Groupons. That's Vanessa. So thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Garrison, we pulled this little friend out of the tree just now.
We don't know what it is.
Oh, well, that's clearly an anemone. That's
sure.
Dan.
A sea
That's
anemone.
Dan the anemone. He loves. I mean,
Outta here.
You know your identification. That's Dan the anemone, but I'll tell you something I bet you didn't know.
I would love
that,
to.
when he hears certain songs, he starts crying, even though they're not sad songs. And that's just a little thing about Dan the anemone.
Anybody else got a question for the wildlife biologist?
Yeah, I have one quick question. I don't have a picture, sorry, but there's this bird that is outside in a tree, and I was hoping maybe you could identify it because I can't really see it, but it makes noises like you know what that is?
Yeah, I think I do. I think gosh, that must be Stanley. I haven't seen Stanley in a long time. I thought maybe, last year he migrated and I thought maybe he wasn't coming back, but that's definitely Stanley. He's got that kind of call that he does.
Yeah.
It's because what he's trying to do is he's trying to imitate all the motorcycles driving to Sturgis. And that's what he would do.
Yeah, there is
so
a Hells
that-
Angels clubhouse down the street. That makes a lot of sense. Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I had a quick question. Could you explain this graph you have on your whiteboard?
I was just doing some bird charts. I don't know if you ever do any bird charts. You can see.
Does that say geese and quack?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have horrible penmanship.
Crank?
Bark?
What?
Dork?
It's duck. Duck on the bottom and geese on the x-axis there. The duck on the x-axis.
Excuse me. This thing just came into my house. I made some fresh donuts and it just wandered in. What is it?
Oh, do not be scared. That is Barney the dinosaur. Barney the dinosaur loves pancakes. If you just throw a few pancakes down in the basement, he'll wander down there and you can have a lifelong friend.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Oh, careful there. Oh, gosh. Well, what I was saying is, you got your bird up here and you draw. Oh, is that another? Oh.
He's smiling all the time. I don't know if you can see that from there.
But because we don't speak bottlenose, we don't know why.
I don't know what's so fucking funny.
That is
Be mad at him.
Sarah's friend who was at that graduation party where, remember, Tanner got into the fight with the security guard at the park because we were there past curfew. And we were like, it's a graduation party. That's Sarah's graduation party.
Was Donna Martin there? Did she go to
Yeah.
graduation? Was she allowed to graduate?
I mean, she wasn't allowed to graduate, but we all were like, "Come on, Donna, it's graduation. Just let her do it."
Stanley!
Dr.
Stanley! I see you in that fucking tree now! I know who you are! Yeah, I found out your secrets. Get the fuck out of the tree! I'm gonna mess you up, boy! I'm gonna mess you up, Stanley!
Dr. McKay, our son's name is Stanley, and you almost certainly woke him up.
I apologize. I can't help that I meant to hit mute. He drives me insane. He's just outside always whistling and chirping. Sorry,
Dr. McKay,
Stodge.
can you tell us if Donna Martin graduated high school?
Dr. McKay.
Dr. McKay.
Yeah, obviously Donna Martin graduated high school. What
do you mean?
But she graduated high school. They had one rule: don't come drunk to prom, and she came drunk to prom. She broke the rule. There was one rule. Donna Martin shouldn't have been allowed to graduate. There was some weird technicality that, David's dad gave him champagne, and Donna doesn't know her body weight because she's so thin, because she was real, small in the top area at that point. So she just couldn't handle her champagne. So they did allow her to graduate. How stupid was that?
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
That's where they got that Donna's Law that everyone loves, but
I'm not familiar.
I don't know what Donna's Law is.
Donna's Law is that everyone who's drunk can graduate if they're drunk at the time of graduation, and that everyone also has one small and one large breast. And that's Donna's Law, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is gonna be great."
Okay,
but look at our country now.
But look at our country now. Well,
Locked-
thank you, Wildlife
Locked down like a bird in a bird
biologist.
coffin.
Yes,
Oh,
locked
you're
down
so
like a
welcome.
bird in a
Thank you
bird
for
cage.
having me on. I love to share this information with everybody and
Yes,
Thanks
but
for
it's
getting it
been
out
a
there.
touch with
delight.
nature.
Thank you so much. We have such a short amount of time left since we've already gone over our hour, but only by a little bit, you guys.
We're getting closer.
We're getting closer to nailing it. And you know what? In this time of quarantine, we're all trying to repurpose things, right?
Yeah.
Like, because we don't want to go out and get new stuff.
Do your part.
So,
Stay safe.
Yeah. So
Save a life.
You got some stuff around the house and you're thinking, like, what could I do with this? We've got a segment for that.
Yeah.
Check it.
Good morning and welcome to Rita the Resourceful, the YouTube channel where we help you stretch your dollar during quarantine. Now today we're going to be talking about the tea bag. Yeah, she's little, but her bounty is mighty. Yeah, when we start with what we can do with the tea bag, we drink tea. A soothing mask for a spa day. Why not plug up that pesky wall that has a hole in it? Compost for your plants. Yellow paper for old-timey correspondence. Earrings for a fancy evening out. Toy. Oh, look at him. He loves it. A throw pillow. Not working. Tea bag. It's not. For your dog's foot allergies. Fly swatter. Dismantle your tea bag and empty into a bowl for potpourri. Cornhole. Oh, well. Dog toy. You can pretend your vodka is tea. Already I have saved you over $7s with all these ideas. So subscribe to my YouTube channel for more ideas and join me next week when we repurpose our wine boxes. We can build a house.
Hey!
I think we all learned something.
I'm definitely going to shove a tea bag into some random hole. Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
Yeah.
I'll
emote.
If I meant that I was going to shove a tea bag into like an orifice, I would have been more
You don't have to go to those
specific.
lengths.
It's got a steep.
It was not kind of steep. I can be on the nose if I'm having like a vagina
The
joke.
bottle nose.
Ew! Everybody's
Crazy.
coming back. There's that bottle nose. You guys, this has been such a fun week. Am I right? Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, pew.
Let's welcome everybody back. If everyone could come back.
Come on,
and
old
say
friends.
goodbye. Say hello. All the friends. Everybody's on. You can unmute yourself. Oh, look at all these friends.
You're praying.
We did get someone asking if Elmer was okay. And I don't see Elmer here.
I don't know. Maybe.
Elmer just put into the chat.
Oh.
Oh,
Yo, Elmer, are you okay?
there he is.
He had a Coke and he's all wound up.
He's pole dancing.
Hey, everybody, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry whatever happened.
It's okay, Elmer.
Listen. Do you like me?
Elmer.
You guys don't like
No, we like you.
We like
Everyone
you.
likes you, Elmer. It's just that we're way over on time already.
Elmer, you know what I need you to do? I need you to catch a bird, and I need you to build a bird house.
Okay. And I'm gonna watch Life in Progress on Showtime.
Yeah. Oh,
There
nice.
you go. Nice.
Good
Elmer,
call
plugging
back,
it.
Elmer.
Good job.
I love her. She's so great.
You got a fan. ABD, are you single?
Yeah. I'm
Oh.
single.
Maybe we should have a quick
Speed date.
speed date with Elmer and ABD. Ready? Everybody turn them off. Go.
Hi. I just want to say, you know Abby McEnany.
Very well.
She's
She's
so
wonderful.
funny
Oh my gosh, she's so funny, smart.
and smart and wonderful person.
Yeah, she's so good. Yeah,
I never met anybody like her. She's so amazing.
I
You,
agree.
you're kind of nice too. You know, You were saying your shirt's too small, and I don't. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh no, I don't think my shirt's too small. I think my shirt's the right size.
Did you wash it
I
too
just
much?
no. No, I think my shirt's the right size. I just think that some people might think there's too much
Can I
skin.
send you a picture of me? And you could put it on your wall.
Of course. But here's the thing, Emily, you're not wearing any clothes. So you're
No, I'm not.
I mean, this is actually a lot of clothes for you.
Peekaboo, I see you.
Peekaboo.
But anyway, I'm not good on the long-term relationship or short-term. I'm pretty good.
Well, I think I've
I have
perfected
a
a
short
short term.
attention span.
Yeah, I can do
And
short
I work
term.
so much. I work
Yeah, me
so
too. Me too.
much. Yeah.
Like I'm always working. Like
It's like
I
hard.
work.
No,
It's like
like
me.
hard.
I'm like
I
nonstop.
know, you're fun. You're fun.
Yeah.
You're really kind of fun, huh?
Too close.
I'm
to
fun
the,
too.
You're too close to the camera, Elmer.
Elmer, stop looking at her breasts.
You can't see
There-
just if you get
there
closer.
isn't. There's nothing.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm gonna get in trouble on here. I just know it.
Look.
Anyway, it's been fun, baby.
Okay,
All
okay,
right, all right,
okay.
Elmer, you got your 30
Everybody, now
seconds.
you can all come back. You got your 30 seconds. Yeah, pew, 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 pew.
Thank you, Frank from Bozeman. Sidebars by Frank. Thank you, Mom Doll.
Mom Doll, you're not.
Stan.
Wait, hold on. Mom Doll isn't having some sort of. Is she under that horse?
Oh, this Barney dinosaur's taking over my home.
Well, it looks like Mom found her match for the evening.
Who's the puppet detective?
Hippopotamus?
We've got someone we haven't met, Hippopotamus, on the screen.
Hey, we got Zoom bombed.
We got Zoom bombed by Hippopotamus.
It was also choking that man.
That man's being
I think
strangled.
that's just a date.
Oh, that's a speed date.
I know,
Guys,
Tony. He's into it.
We are here every Wednesday at 8:30. Please come back. See us around.
8:30 Mountain.
8:30
Mountain.
Mountain. 8:30 Mountain. Thank you to ABD for coming on.
And
Peter and Tony for doing some fun bits, and our whole cast. We love you
We'll see you
guys.
next week.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Play us out, Garrison. Play us out.
He is.
He's playing us out.
Nice, buddy.